Welcome back to the channel. This is Anywhere and Anything Else. We're jumping into episode 2, season 1 of House of the Dragon. I'm super excited. It's only a day, less than 24 hours since I saw the first episode. I thought it would be much longer. I thought it'd be like a week, but I'm super excited to find out what else happens in this story. I actually really, like, the more that first episode sat with me, the more like curious I got about what happens next. Also, my filming schedule, timing, availability, all that just kind of dictated that I had to do this now. So I'm actually pretty excited about that. Usually it's the opposite. Usually you're having to wait a lot longer. But yeah, it's either now or it'll probably be a ridiculous amount of time before I can record again. So super excited getting into episode 2. I won't say too much about the first one. I think I kind of got all my thoughts out. Except I have been thinking, Viserys, we haven't really seen him govern or be very kingly. I guess I did mention this in the first one. I just thought it was interesting that we spent a lot of time with him and his small council. Whereas in Game of Thrones, most of our monarchs were not very interested in that. Well, maybe not. Robert would only visit the small council when it was something he was really interested in, like killing Targaryens. And who else? Cersei. Cersei was just like is a control freak. There's no way she would leave that to anyone else. But yeah, our other kings kind of left it to the hands. They were also young though, so they probably just didn't know any better. Yeah, anyway, that was just an interesting thing. I'm excited to see where this goes. I feel like the High Towers are probably going to play a pretty important role in this series. I don't know. I wonder if there's more to Viserys' governance of the Seven Kingdoms in the books, maybe, than they bothered to show the show. It really wasn't that important, especially for that episode. It was an interesting thing. Damon's been sent back to the Vale, and we'll see where this goes from here. This is episode 2. It's called The Rogue Prince. We'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and skip recap because I don't like having an idea of what's coming. Oh, wait. It does use the same theme song. I actually really don't like this theme song. Well, I shouldn't say not like. I'm not quite as enamored by it as a lot of other people are. But seeing as I've never seen this before, I'll go ahead and watch it. Interesting. Is this meant to be ink or blood? And I wonder why they chose that. What's the Targaryen? Was it fire and blood? There's no fire here. This looks like King's Landing and like Flea Bottom, but I don't know if I'm supposed to understand something about this, because I don't. Like, that was a very nice visual. I don't think it was as intentional as like the Game of Thrones intros, which is fine. Yeah. Those crabs? What the heck? Was there a battle?
His remains are being prepared by the Silent
Who's this? Oh, she's still
succeeding.
cupbearer for the small council. Even as heir to the throne. Are girls usually cupbearers? I would imagine that you'd also take in boys. Maybe train them up.
And dither about court business.
If the crown will compensate you for your ship and crew and make an offering to the men's family.
I don't want compensation.
What do you want?
I want to seize the stepstones by force and burn out this crab feeder. The king's own brother has been allowed to seize Dragonstone and fortify it with an army of his gold cloaks. Daemon has squatted there for over half a year.
Daemon took Dragonstone.
You have dragon riders, father. Send us.
It isn't that simple, Rhaenyra.
It would be a show of
Rhaenyra.
force.
At least the princess has a plan.
Don't be rude.
At least
Perhaps there's some better use for the princess's talents, Your Grace.
I don't like Hightower. It makes sense if he views dragons as like nuclear weapons. It makes sense that he would hold off. But also, it's like the personification of your power. You got to show it sometimes, or no one will fall in line.
Sir Raymond Mallister,
Why do you have to move the pieces? It's not like they can see you.
son of Lord and
do
Ten.
any of these knights have combat experience? Beyond capturing poachers.
Hasn't been many wars, apparently.
My father should be defended by a man who's known real combat. Should he not?
Of course, Princess.
Well, let us plan Sir Kristen's investiture then.
The deal making is kind of like it makes him weak. Like Hightower seems all about like how things appear as opposed to how things actually are.
It is truly wondrous what you've built.
Oh, no. I only pore over the histories and provide the plans.
So he's not. I thought he was building like a replica of the city. He's like going over history books and like rebuilding
Tell
from
me how,
descriptions.
yeah.
Interesting.
Well, these days she doesn't say more than a few words to me. I think she might find it difficult to discuss personal matters.
It will take time.
You do not mention our talks to Rhaenyra, do you? I fear that she wouldn't understand them.
No, Your Grace.
So everyone has their own life, but like, how does she not know that she's spending time with her dad? It's like it's not like people don't see her going in and out. So she's got her semi-personal relationship with the princess, and then also what her father seems to be asking of her with the king. I'm not sure where this is all going.
12 years since my mother died.
6
Already
months.
they tried
Okay.
to marry my father off and replace me as heir.
To who?
What if your father were to remarry?
It would be her. Ew.
He chose you for his heir.
What are all the candles
He
for?
didn't choose me, he spurned Damon.
It's kind of a hard pill to swallow, I guess. I feel like those are one too many candles. Suppose it is all stone.
I find this is a way to be with my mother. Here in the quiet of the sept. I feel close to her.
They don't spend much time in the Seps in Game of Thrones.
I know it sounds foolish.
I don't think it's foolish.
I don't. Good. Because I thought you might try.
This friendship is going to go south when she finds out
What do I
about
say?
the dad.
Whatever you wish.
The talks or time spent with her
It's
dad.
only for you and the gods to know.
I want him to see me as more than his little girl.
Take the dragons
My
and
father does not know the language of
deal with the free cities. She's got a little bit too much power in this whole thing. She knows a little bit more than either of the other two, and it's just kind of
Your Grace.
making me slightly uncomfortable.
You paint such an aspirant portrait of my reign, Corlys.
The crown is perceived as being vulnerable.
Her hairdo's interesting.
Is the only way to demonstrate that we are not.
To elude a storm, you can either sail into it or around it. But you must never await its coming.
Do you have a specific course of action to propose?
Join our families. Wed our daughter Lena, Unite the two great surviving Valyrian houses.
Him. I was like, who? He doesn't want to get married again. But you support him anyway, so why does he need to wed your daughter?
It hasn't even been half a year since Emma passed.
The realm expects you to take a new wife.
Of all the Targaryens, Viserys's hair is the most off. If that makes any sense. Does he have to? I guess you marry for alliances, but they're already allied with you. It's only been 6 months.
I loved your mother very much.
The first time you speak to her is going to be about possibly getting remarried. That's not going to go well. Hopefully he doesn't bring that up here. What's it? Like a roasted...
Fine field of tawny knights.
It's like a roasted prune.
Today at small council,
Paid no mind.
I thought I might have had some insight.
You're young.
But
You will learn.
Oh, come on. Let her speak. And then give her the lesson after she said what she wants to say. Why are we doing this? Nope, not looking. Why can we still hear
This is
them?
our best chance to save the digit, Your Grace.
Oh, I forgot. He still had...
The maggots will remove the dead flesh and hopefully
No, they
stop the
won't.
advance of the rot.
They'll infect what's left of the good flesh.
I held an audience earlier today.
Does he just like
Corlys and Princess
have
Rhaenys.
trouble?
That was most charitable.
Does he just have trouble like clotting or something? Or is there something wrong with where the cuts are coming from, like the throne or whatever? Is it like dirty or infected or poisoned? Or is there something wrong with him, the king?
The Lady Lena is young, Your Grace.
As is
Indeed,
your daughter.
Wounds made by
The Grand Maester's reasoning is sound.
But they've already united the Valyrian houses since his
Doesn't
cousin
matter, Your Grace. Her mother has
is married to the dude. I don't know what their
Her
last name
father-
is.
You are the king, but I do not envy you.
Why don't I believe you? Okay. So I feel like this was always coming, him needing to possibly marry again, which is why Otto placed his daughter where he did. I feel like Rhaenyra wasn't all that interested in becoming queen, but now that she's been bestowed that honor, it would be... I don't think she would take it lightly to have it taken away. What's the point of the dragons if you don't use them? I get not all the time, but I don't know. It seems like there hasn't been a fight in quite a while, which I suppose is preferred. I don't know. Even if it's just to like fly over and not actually attack, just as a warning. Rhaenyra would be better for that than Daemon, I think. And how does he... I'm surprised Daemon doesn't just fly off and do what he wants with the dragons, with his dragon. Like, how does that work? Are the dragons loyal to the rider specifically, or the head of the Targaryen family, and then they kind of like delegate outwards? I don't know. This guy seems troublesome. I still don't know his name. Is that his daughter? What? When she... when he said she's young, I thought... No.
What was it like flying the Black
No.
Tread? You were Valerian's last rider.
Oh, was he?
Only for a short time.
Interesting.
Before he died.
Somewhere.
That's
But he
ridiculous.
asked for the
No.
Dragon Pit.
Some would
Please,
say
no.
too large for our world.
And how could you, as a father, even suggest I mean, forget the family relation. We already know what the Targaryens do, but... What is she, 10?
Your Grace, it would be a great honor to join our houses as they were in Old Valyria.
This is so uncomfortable.
Give you many children of pure Valyrian blood, so that we might strengthen the royal line and the realm.
Is that what your father told you to say?
Sounds like it's being recited. If he married her and then died in a year, what would Rhaenyra do with her? What would Daemon do with her? Shh. She'd be dead. This place is too big and windy. You can't hide anything from anybody.
And chances are better than not that one of those will be male. Men of the realm will expect him to be heir, not you.
Probably for the best, to be honest.
But the men of the realm already had their opportunity to appoint a ruling queen at the Great Council, and they denied it.
That's why she's upset.
They denied you, Princess Rhaenys. The queen who never was.
I never thought about
But they
that.
bent the knee to me and called me heir to the throne.
Do you remind your father's men of that as you carry their cups?
Yeah, I did think it's weird that she's still cupbearer now that she's heir to the throne.
Men
But is that...
sooner put the realm to the torch
never mind.
than see a woman ascend the Iron Throne.
I don't know about that. It's that thing of like all royals, like when they're young, they need to be seen to serve in order to endear themselves to the people. But I'm not sure that cupbearing is quite the method to do that.
Is urging me to remarry. Seems the realm wants for a new queen.
Well, they can wait till you die, and Rhaenyra.
Does the small council have a particular lady in mind?
He's gonna go for her, which is what Otto wanted the whole time.
I don't know Lena very well.
I'm sure
Oh,
that
yeah.
she is good and kind,
Because she's 9.
and that she will enjoy your company, as I have, Your Grace.
Oh, sneak yourself in there. Don't pick at your nails, please. Cuticles or whatever. Painful to watch.
I brought you something.
Have you now?
I asked the stonemasons to mend it.
Very kind. Come.
What if it was your daughter?
I think it best you hear it directly.
Very well.
Could hear it directly from you.
Dixon.
Oh,
Dariloros
Daemon.
Daimon Sikiasidas Eglivzeus.
Daemon.
It is the pleasure of Daemon Targaryen, the Prince of Dragonstone and rightful heir to the Iron Throne, to announce that he is to take a second wife in the tradition of Old Valyria. Her Grace is with child, and is to have a dragon's egg placed in the babe's cradle.
Is that supposed to be like a bonding thing? Or a magical thing?
Scorio Dromon, you apes. Scorio Dromon, Daemon Leitas.
Empire's princess.
Assemble a detachment, Otto.
Wait, I feel like I didn't quite get the significance of that particular egg.
My apologies, Your Grace, but I cannot allow it. It's too dangerous. Let me go to Dragonstone.
He's gonna form an alliance with him. Go talk to your brother, King. Come on. He'll probably be mad at you, but I don't think he'll hurt you. Or he might hurt you, but he might not be prepared to kill you. Or he'll just do it impulsively, so...
I've assembled 20 of your best household guards, my lord hand. Sahara will also join us.
Not sure what he can do against Daemon. Dragonstone is a fortress. It's like, you go in there, it's kind of leaving yourself at the mercy of your host. How annoying to have to walk all that way. Is that not horse accessible? The path? Never seen it so foggy. Oh, he came himself. wouldn't be a good king. He'd be overzealous, too cruel.
This is an abomination. With every breath you soil your name, your house, and your brother's reign.
Our love does not know titles and traditions.
But you need the tradition of the dragon egg and the cradle.
The king made me their commander. They are loyal to me. You've come for the egg.
Shouldn't they be loyal to the king first?
To choose violence here is to declare war against your king.
Wonderful.
Oh.
Even if it ends in the death of your unborn child and its mother.
I feel like Otto Hightower talks too much. He's always offering to pay for things with someone else's credit card. It didn't make sense to come here without a dragon, to be honest. I don't get what the goal was. We're gonna talk him down. Oh, she came? Is she still willing to talk to her uncle? Like, because she seemed really fond of him before, or has he kind of like done a little bit too much now? Has he slighted her? I like the way she speaks. You don't have one yet? I thought she was pregnant, no? Why'd she leave?
Your ire. The reason that you were disinherited. If you wish to be restored as heir, you'll need to kill me.
It's quite nice that they're not immediately antagonistic towards each other. Is she mad because he seemed to soften when he was speaking to her? He didn't maintain his anger. I'm assuming she doesn't understand Valyrian. She might. I don't know. The other lady. I mean, what's specific about the dragon egg that he picked? Why didn't they just send her? I don't understand. Does it require heat at all times? Why would Daemon be so careless to just carry it around normally? Would he just go take another egg? Does he not? Oh wait, she's not currently pregnant, so he didn't actually need the egg right now. He was just ruffling feathers. I see. How many gold cloaks are there? What are you mad about? Your life's already so much better than you would have expected.
You announced that we were to be wed?
Oh, she didn't even know that.
And that I was with child. Your child.
That puts her in so much danger. And unnecessarily
that
so.
I'll never be threatened by childbirth.
Good.
Oh, that's your problem. I was gonna say, you put her in so much danger unnecessarily. If that wasn't true. I just noticed there's metal.
These men might not put the prince's head on a spike, but what would they do with the commoner he claims he's taken to wife and made with child?
No one will harm
you. Yeah. There's metal on the sculpture on the wall, and it's not there in Game of Thrones. So I wonder if it's just been like stripped over time for resources.
I came to you to be liberated.
Liberated.
It's gonna be a while before I get used to that accent. It doesn't sound real. Sounds very put on. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's grating on me.
I have come looking for an unencumbered opinion.
That's all I would ever give, Your Grace.
Yes,
Since my name was read by the Archmaesters at the Great Council, I have felt Corlys Balarian's envious gaze staring at me from across the Blackwater.
You sit upon the highest seat in the realm, Your Grace. Proud men don't like having to look up.
Proud men don't like having to look up.
And she is the eldest daughter of the wealthiest house in the realm. She comes from unimpeachable Valyrian stock, and she has Targaryen blood. What's to miss?
Marry someone else.
She is 12.
She looks 9.
You should wed Lena Velaryon, Your Grace.
Hmm.
Sate Lord Corlys and fix him at your side.
He's already married to your cousin. Jeez. Probably married her when he thought she might be queen.
The princess has returned from Dragonstone.
Dragonstone?
Hmm. It's an odd announcement. Did he need to know that?
Your Grace.
You disobeyed me.
That's how you know you're in trouble, when you refer to your father that way, with no one else around.
You are my only heir. You
That's
could have
why
been killed.
Want a bubble wrapper? Got Damon, to be honest.
You went to Dragonstone.
And retrieved the egg without bloodshed. A feat I'm not sure Sir Otto could have accomplished alone.
He could not have. He'd be dead. Oh, he should have left it.
Yes.
He'd be dead.
Well.
No wonder Robert didn't do these council meetings. They're so annoying. He's gonna take Alicent, isn't he?
I have decided to take a new wife.
I don't like him. Like, he didn't tell her who. He didn't tell his daughter who.
I intend to marry.
Did he even ask her?
The Lady Alicent Hightower.
She's losing a friend. Darn it.
Before Spring's End.
I hate Otto as well. Everyone here is so annoying.
This is an absurdity.
What? As opposed to your 9-year-old? Okay, 12, but 9. Otto didn't even have to say anything to the king. You practically went begging. You should have made yourself a little bit more indispensable, I think. Oh, that would hurt.
Rhaenyra.
Just never be the same.
House Valarion's origins reach back to old Valyria. More ancient even than House Targaryen.
Well, you didn't show initiative with Westeros, so...
We were no dragon lords. For centuries, my house had to scratch out an existence from the sea with grit and luck. Unlike every other lord of the realm, I can say that I built my house's high seat with the strength of mine own back.
Why are they like saying mine in this show? Who are we talking to? Damon? Don't be Damon, please. Of course.
I wasn't aware you had a king for a brother.
We're both men who have had to cut our own way through the world.
Did you?
Did you call me to Driftmark to remind me of my low standing, Lord Corlys, or was there some other reason?
Where was it a low standing? You're a prince of the realm. Also, you went to his house? Guess it's easier for you to travel than him, I guess.
I've been petitioning the king to send my navy into the territory.
Crabs actually do that?
It was never my brother's strongest trait.
What?
Being king.
And the king's failures have allowed him to accumulate strength. If those shipping lanes fall, my house will be crippled.
Oh.
But our king idles himself with feasts and balls and tournaments.
That's why you're...
My brother as I wish.
You're upset. I didn't realize. There you go. There you go, Damon. That's why you're so upset. It affects you more than some of the other lords.
It's a chance for you to prove your worth to any who might yet doubt it. Our worth is not given. It must be made.
Damon should send a letter to his brother telling him what he intends to do, and then just do it before he has a chance to say, no, don't. But to surprise them... Why do they look like that? All right, that was episode 2, The Rogue Prince. I'm trying to see if that term applies to anyone else other than Damon in this episode. The guy Damon was talking to, I don't have their names down. Chorus, is it, what is it? Valerian, or the last name? I don't know. Seems like you would really wanted people to remember that you guys are blood of Valeria. But he said something about having to make their own way as second son. So he's not heir to his house. I thought he said he sits on the Driftwood throne, unless he like separated from a different house. I'm a bit confused there. Come on, is Damon so easily manipulated? Like Damon seems upset, but not entirely willing to break off with his brother at the moment. Like he wishes things were different, but he's not quite to the level of like betraying him. I do like that he called out the other guy about how he was speaking about the king. I can see him wanting to like make a mark or show his worth or show up his brother, like his brother's failing to deal with the issue with the crab feeders or whatever, and the idea that he could take care of it. I can see how that would be appealing to him, but I don't know. I definitely think the king should have done something a bit earlier. I don't see why they had to let it go that far. Like they're literally torturing people on your land. Like foreigners are coming in and torturing your what's the word? Subjects or whatever. But yeah, that's weird. I was thinking when the king and Rhaenyra had that discussion after she got back from Dragonstone, I thought, it's really nice that they're getting on the same page openly as well, not just like actually talking about the fact that they understand each other and what needs to happen and what needs to be done. But then he made his decision. I don't know if Otto already knew or he just knew that his plan was working. I don't know if the king actually asked Alicent for her hand in marriage, or if it was just like, if she just found out right there and then, and she just has to go with it because he's the king. I wonder how we haven't got any. I don't know. So Rhaenyra is 15. I don't know how old Alicent is. I also don't know how long they've been friends. How far they go back. Because I can see that being very distressing for Rhaenyra. It's like you've lost a confidant. And also there's like a betrayal there because I feel like she knows. Rhaenyra understands that didn't just happen overnight. So it's like, how much of what I say to you filters through to my father? It's like you can't. I don't know. You just lost someone that you could like pour your consciousness out into, and you feel like your thoughts aren't safe with them anymore. And yeah, that door's closed. I don't know if there's anything else between them. That would also be a cause for upset as well. Is Alicent just like really... I feel like I've heard her name before as well in some like videos about the histories of the continent. Is she at all interested in being queen, or is she just like super obedient to her father? Because I don't see how this is... Like if you're already from a noble house, I don't know. Like, I just feel like her life is good enough that I don't see this as an improvement of any kind. I suppose she'd have to marry eventually. She'd marry someone. And a king is probably better than, I don't know, someone a little bit too either lowborn or less. I don't know. I just feel like the king's a lot older than her. Like, how many, in like 10 years, she'll still be pretty young and he'll be, like, he's like right on the brink of like being like a really old man. I don't know. That's not the point, I guess. But I can't tell. I feel like we haven't gotten any concrete information on her personal ambitions, and I'm interested to find that out. I thought it was really cool because I was thinking that maybe with the whole Daemon taking over Dragonstone thing, that maybe that soured his relationship with Rhaenyra. I thought it was really cool that when she showed up on Dragonstone, it was immediately like immediately like all the other stuff didn't matter. It was just them talking. And he hands over the egg immediately. That was ridiculous. He didn't actually need. I thought she was pregnant. His lady or whatever was pregnant, and that he needed the dragon egg right there and then. He didn't even seem to be taking care of it properly. I do wonder if we get some more explanation on what specifically is significant about that dragon egg. He called it Dreamfire's princess. Don't know. Is her dragon Dreamfire? I feel like I heard her dragon called a different name. So I don't think so. Also, what do we call the dragon keepers? Is that what they're called? Did I just make that up? What do we call them? What else? Yeah, so I like their relationship. I feel weird saying I like Daemon and Rhaenyra's relationship because they're Targaryens, and I know where that could possibly go. It feels a bit awkward, but for right now, it's just uncle and niece, and it seems pretty nice. Yeah, they seem to have some good rapport, and that's interesting and nice to watch for now, hopefully. I've listened to a lot of stories from the books. I feel like I should know more about what's happening and what's going to happen, but I can't really remember. It's like I just know like a lot of little things all meshed together, and I won't bother looking anything up since I've now started the show. It's actually quite nice that I don't have the history as down in my mind as much as I thought. What else happened here? Viserys just seems always like distressed, like in between a decision. The only decision he made in this episode is to finally get married and who to get married to. But he just always seems to be like dithering. Otto is terrible. I don't think he's very good at his job. He needs to be replaced by who? I don't know. I don't understand the logic of having the heir to the throne being the cupbearer for the small council. Like, I imagine she doesn't do it in other settings. I understand including her. If she was like 10 or 12, I would see that. It would be, yeah, that would be more apparent. But if not, and then before she was heir to the throne, it made sense. Because in a way, it's also including her with the small council. Like, she's privy to all the secrets, so to speak. But now that she is, it's weird. I guess previously Daemon was heir presumptive, and he was on the small council. But that's different because he's a king's brother, not child. And before, Viserys was obsessed with a male heir, and now that he's accepted that Rhaenyra, his little girl, will be his heir, now he's like overprotective. I'm like, you're about 15 years late in beginning her training. Like, certainly, like, you may need to, like, I don't know, ramp things up rather than holding her back further. I mean, I get being worried about something happening to her, but that's just the way life goes. Yeah, I feel like quite a lot happened, but little substantively in terms of plot and moving things forward. I do like the pace of the show a lot. It feels very still, not too rushed. We kind of simmer and stew in the politics of everything, which is what I really loved about Game of Thrones more than some of the other aspects. I wonder if it will pick up or if it kind of stays. I guess we're having there might be some confrontation with the Free Cities, or at least representatives of the Free Cities in Westeros. So maybe that changes a bit, but I don't know. I'm enjoying the pacing of everything so far. Got to see the intro for the first time this episode. I don't think I'll be watching it going forward. I was never super interested in the theme song or what was being shown. I wonder if, I don't know, I'll find out maybe after I'm done with the first season if the infographics are relevant per episode, relevant to anything per the individual episodes, or in general what it means. I didn't really get it. So yeah, all right. So episode 2 takes place 6 months after the end of episode 1. And the king is to be marrying Alicent Hightower. All right. I think that's everything. I don't know. I think it's going to be quite a long time before I get to episode 3. Unfortunately, I don't know how I'm going to be able to stave off the withdrawal. Because this is definitely very like bingeable, but here we are. We're doing this instead. But yeah, thanks for anyone who's stuck around. Thanks for joining me here on the channel, anywhere and anything else. And yeah, see you in episode 3.